Hello everyone and welcome back to my favorite RTS franchise, Starcraft 2. Once again, they have added a new commander to the co-op commander mode, and once again, it's not necessarily who I thought it was going to be. It seems like they are favoring the Protoss side of things. I know that this was introduced with Legacy of the Void, which was a Protoss emphasis expansion, but I'm just saying. I mean, when it comes to Terran, all we've got is Raynor and Swan here. We've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Protoss commanders. Well, actually, I forgot about Nova with the Terran side, and then we've got 4 Zerg ones, because yes, Stukov counts as a Zerg at this point. He's not a Terran. I'm just saying, I was a little confused because I thought our new cult commander, which emphasizes a certain faction, was already part of this particular commander. But I guess not. Our new cult commander is a character we have known about since original StarCraft, but yet was reintroduced in Legacy of the Void, Fenix. Even though at the end of the campaign he renamed himself Talendar, but whatever. Spoilers for Legacy of the Void, by the way. What is he like as a commander? You can see I've already gotten to level 5. That's because I did not record this on Tuesday when he launched. I am recording this the day after. And, I had been at work and I was a little tired and I didn't really feel like recording, but I did want to try him out, get a feel for him, maybe unlock some of his other upgrades just to make it look a little bit better for when I did do this video. Plus, a new map came out called Scythe of Amon, so we'll take a look at that map. What is he like? Well, we've got Fenix here as a controllable commander on the field, very similar to Kerrigan, Zagara, and Alarak here, as well as Nova. But the thing about Fenix is that you can call him down as up to 3 different armors, 3 different versions of himself. You can deploy Fenix as a durable melee unit with area attacks and damage absorption, very much like a tank for ground units. You can deploy him as a powerful ranged dragoon that can unleash a devastating assault. And you can also have champion AI. We can load the personalities of the Protoss Purifiers heroes into our army units, granting them increased stats and new abilities. So, units, like it says, Purifier-specific Protoss units. We've got Legionnaires, Conservators, Adepts, Immortals, Colossus. I can unlock Disruptors, a new unit I'm not really familiar with, at level 7. Observers, Scouts, which can attack both ground and air units, which is fantastic, Carriers, and of course Photon Cannons for defense. So some pretty simple ones here, when it comes to certain Protoss units. What are his upgrades like? Well, at level 1 we had Variable Deployment, where Fenix can warp in anywhere on the battlefield using multiple armor suit configurations. The cost of Fenix's combat units is reduced by 20%. So it costs less resources to make combat units for him, which is fantastic. At level 2, I unlocked the Purifier Conclave, which lets me be able to research AI personalities for certain units. In this case, it was Caldalis for the Legionnaires and Talus for the Adepts, and I'll show you guys how that works when we get into it. Level 3, another suit for Fenix, the Cybros Arbiter suit, which can provide cloaking, it can recall, and it can use stasis, and it can also provide detection. At level 4, Caldalis' attacks deal area damage. Talus's Ricochet Glaive bounces 2 additional times. Level 5, 2 more personalities. Taldarin for the Immortals and Mojo for the Scouts. At level 6, I will unlock Fenix armor suits gain plus 10 attack damage, and his Cybros Arbiter suits gain detection, so I'll get that at level 6. That's when level 7 is when the Disruptors are unlocked. More AI personalities. Warbringer for the Colossus and Clolarian for the Carriers. Specialist upgrade caches. Disruptors can become permanently cloaked. They can explode twice. Obviously, I'm not really going to be able to learn more about these Disruptors until I unlock them at level 7. Level 10, structures no longer have tech requirements and have their gas costs reduced by 100%. That is insane. That is so good. Getting rid of the requirement of Vespene gas for those is unbelievable. At level 11, AI champion personalities gain 25% increased attack and movement speed for 10 seconds when they transfer into a new shell unit. So as long as you have at least one of that particular unit on the field in your army, you'll have that AI personality up. If there's none, they will be just kind of dormant until you make a new one. Then they'll immediately transfer into it. So you're having multiple champions as long as you have multiple units of that particular unit that they need. Assault champion upgrade cache. Tell Darren's attacks store damage on enemies. Allows Mojo to fire a barrage of antimatter missiles. Rapid recharge. Phoenix armor suits that are currently offline regenerate health and shields 50% faster. I'll show you guys how that works when we get into a game. Siege champion upgrade cache. Warbringer gains the ability to fire a devastating blast at an enemy unit. Clolarian can build interdictors to bomb every enemy units. And level 15 tactical data web. Each AI champion special ability gains strength for every unit at the same type that Phoenix controls, up to a maximum bonus of 10 units. And as you can see also, I've been able to get a few heroes to level 15. I am also working on Artanis and Raynor, while, you know, just kind of doing some casual leveling up, taking advantage of the first win of the day bonuses. So let's take a look at Phoenix and the newest map, Scythe of Amon, in action. Well, now, what is the Scythe of Amon map like? It's very much like the mission from the Legacy of the Void campaign, where Amon was trying to transfer into a gigantic hybrid body, and we had to go around destroying slivers of void shards, or void slivers, in order to prevent that from happening. If you recall, that was one of the missions that we had when we went back to Ire very late in the Legacy of the Void campaign. If you don't know which one I'm talking about, be sure to head on over and check out that playthrough. But you see here, destroy the Void Slivers. Do not let the Void Shade Hybrid awaken. That's going to be in the middle of the map. So we're playing with a level 2 Raynor here named Royal Lion. So far, I've been enjoying it. I like Phoenix's ability to have kind of a global presence, where now it can't be anywhere. It has to be somewhere I have vision. So as long as there's vision on the map, I can be able to drop Phoenix wherever I want in any of the 3 suits, as long as the cooldown is going. So I'll show you guys how that works as we get going here. There's just a bit of a cooldown in between summoning each suit, and you can only have 1 suit active at a time. There's no way to have all 3 suits going. The kind of the point of how this works is that these are AI personalities that you can transfer from body to body. So they don't ever really get killed or destroyed. Like, if Kerrigan gets killed, she has to respawn at her base in her chrysalis. That's not the case with Phoenix. You can just summon another body and boom, there he is. So it makes it very quick and versatile, very less risky. That you can just be able... So you see up here, we've got the Praetor armor suit. Right now it's on a big cooldown just to start off here. But once we get going, it'll be like a 15-second cooldown in between. Here's the Solarite Dragoon suit and the Arbiter suit there.
Forces have invaded the temple to raise a void shade hybrid. You cannot let him succeed. Eliminate his void slivers, and the abomination will not draw breath.
I'm not really sure who he's supposed to be.
My liege, the coffers.
Just wait till you hear who my new announcer is.
You must construct additional pylons.
Did you hear that? That's right. That is the voice of one of our favorite YouTubers, and you know, what would be the proper term for the contributions he's made to Starcraft and how much he's promoted it and such? It's Total Biscuit. They actually made an announcer pack featuring Total Biscuit. They brought him in and they had him do stuff as an announcer, which I thought was fantastic. A great way for Blizzard to show how much they appreciate everything he's done for StarCraft. And just who doesn't, you know, if you're a fan of Total Biscuit like myself, why would you not want to hear his voice throughout this? I really enjoy it. Alright, now that I've got my pylons out there, I need to get more...
Where are the minerals? I was told there would be minerals.
Probes. He says that song. Where are the minerals? He's got some really funny lines in here. Okay. Let's get my gateway in here. Put it like right here. This is the Purifier Conclave here. You can see here, this is where I can research the different AI personalities. But I first need to get the structures up before I can do that. Get my forge in here. Let's put it like right here. Here in the back where it's safe. And you can see here are the different void slivers on the map. There's 5 of them. This one is right in the middle of the area where we can get our expansions over here. So we're going to have to clear that out if we want to get our expansions. Can't do much else until these are done warping in.
Samurai Dragoon, armed and ready.
Now I can summon in Fenix with either suit here. Alright, so now that the gateway is up, I can actually research this personality here, which I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll get this going here. You can see here it's, I guess, receiving that from the Spear of Adun. Let's get our shields researched. Go ahead and put that on this to make that go faster. Get that going as well. And that. There we go. So you see, right now, he's just a regular Legionnaire. Once that finishes, though...
Upgrade complete.
It is an honor. The hybrid has drawn most of the power from the temple. Shatter a void sliver.
So now he's got an extra ability here because Caldalis is controlling it. And you can tell the difference. He's a little bigger. He's got that thing on his back. Okay, so we need to get to work here. I'm gonna need Fenix's help here. Oh, Fenix! Fenix has this ability. We can charge in and stun. Boom! Focus on attacking that. We only have 2 minutes, and it's done. So it's kind of similar to the Void Shard mission.
You have bought yourselves time, Commanders.
Where is it? Well, anyway, you guys know what mission I'm talking about. So let's see. Let's try the Arbiters. Now you can see here, it's like a 15 or 12 second cooldown in between. It has these abilities, Stasis Field, Cloaking Field, Recall, but... And now for the Dragoon.
Your units are augmented.
It's got Solar Cannon, Solarite Flare, and Arsenal Overcharge. They can be pretty strong abilities. There we go, that one's down too. Now our counter is up to over 10 minutes long.
Good. I must ask another favor of you, friends. We are trying to evacuate the people of this city.
Now this isn't a bonus objective that's a little difficult.
You have to spare.
I haven't
The
worked this yet.
evacuation ship is heading out. Keep watch over it.
Your ally is being
Let me
attacked.
get some cannons in here. Just to kind of help watch over our base. Just in case, because you never know. All of a sudden the sneak attack comes in. Alright, I should probably get some more
Detecting an
Legionnaires in
enemy
here.
attack. They're heading towards us now.
Get in there, Phoenix! Tank for them! See, this ship here just goes right in there. Doesn't even give us a chance to...
Our enemies have brought down the ship. We will try to...
I just do not like this bonus objective. Compared to others that we've had on other maps. Thunder's Charge, he's got Whirlwind and Shield Capacitor, which he can just go ahead and activate on his own whenever he wants.
Units are augmented.
Uh-oh.
This warrior awake. Come, brothers. Join me in glorious battle.
I need my Dragoon here to deal with these flying units here. Because his Praetor suit can only attack ground units.
This warrior awakens.
Now that that is there, I got plenty of resources. I can now go ahead and summon these in. Or I can research that personality there. Let me get more than one there, and let's get that going as well. Now I can warp these in.
Ready our defenses. Our foes are on the march.
That in there as well.
I hunger for battle.
Alright. Probius, I need you to come in here and start working on my expansion.
Research complete. Upgrade complete. My liege, the coffers lack minerals. You just upgraded your units. Maybe keep doing that.
The firstborn shall persevere.
So you can see here the energy for the Praetor unit is recharging up here. What are those doing there? Get those out of there. You can see Talus here is now taking over that Adept body there. So I've got multiple champions here on the field, which is pretty great. Once I get the other things in here, I can research the other ones, which I have now, so I can go ahead and research those. So let's go ahead and get a scout in here. Need 200 minerals to get a immortal in here. And there we go. Oh, whoops. Some other ones here. I'm going to have Legionnaires intercept nearby enemies, increase the movement speed. Attack, summon an invulnerable shade that will attack enemies for a short time. Other research abilities for my champions. There we go. Hierarch. Okay, expansion is up. Let's get some probes in here.
Upgrade complete.
Your bravery is
That
legendary,
probe is
Praetor Mojo.
going the wrong way. So Mojo has now taken over that body there. So let's see, Talus
Incoming enemy
already
strike
has that
force.
shade
Be
ability,
ready.
and she's got Ricochet Glaive. Mojo, his attack stun the target
The
air unit for
evacuation
2
will resume
seconds.
soon.
You just upgraded your units.
That's working
Maybe keep
on
doing that.
the immortal personality.
Your research is done. Don't forget the rest of them.
The evacuation vessel is moving forward. I pray it remains safe.
Yeah, I need to get going over here to clear this out, otherwise it's gonna die.
Deploying onto the front line.
Upgrade complete.
How Praetor Taldarin fights
Now
again.
Taldarin is taking over that Immortal, which has Barrier and Graviton Disruptors.
Hierarch.
Fenix, Kildalis, could you guys get over here and help out, please? Alright, you know what? I need the Dragoon to deal with these
Was your base
to deal with
burning
these
to the
air
ground part of
units.
the plan? Our allies are getting
Uh-oh.
into trouble again.
It's alright, he's got that.
Our allies look like they could use a hand.
It's okay. It's alright.
Upgrade complete.
Upgrade complete. And now we can get
The
a
ship
fleet
will
beacon
stop
in here.
to pick up more survivors.
And a robotics bay in here as well. And then you can just go ahead and get back to work. So that's going to help me get both Colossus and carriers in here. Uh-oh, we have 3 minutes to get this void, to get another Void Sliver.
We must strike a void sliver.
Alright, I need these guys to start working on getting me some more Vespene gas. There we go. Tank for them, Phoenix! Tank for them! You have multiple of those units to keep the personalities up.
Your ally is being
Need those
attacked.
champion AI personalities.
Hyperion's on its way.
Our allies
Your
look
units
like they
are
could use a
augmented.
hand. Upgrade complete.
Ugh.
I must warn you, the ship will be leaving shortly.
And now it wants to go all the way up there.
Your allies are having all the fun over there.
Be on your guard. The evacuation ship is underway. This warrior awakens.
We have to get this. Where's my teammate?
Anyone will notice his slivers disappearing if you keep this up.
Our allies are getting into trouble.
So that suit got destroyed. Okay, I'm gonna retreat over here. I don't know what is going
Your
on with my
units are
teammate
augmented.
over here. He's...
I return to serve.
Our allies are getting into
He hasn't even
trouble
come to claim
again.
his expansion. I don't see any units other than that ability, but he's playing Jim Raynor. He should have a ton of infantry units.
So the enemy seeks to attack our base. They will regret it.
Alright, for now I'm just gonna go over here and defend my base against this attack wave. I don't know what this guy is doing. He is being lazy. At least I can get some carriers and Colossus in here now if I want.
Your pylons are under attack.
Come, brothers. Join me in glorious battle.
The Praetor suit is almost destroyed.
Your will made manifest.
Where are your infantry units? I have a feeling this guy might be a troll. Usually, people are not this lazy at making units for certain heroes like this. Unless he's intentionally trolling. Get some upgrades going here.
Vespene gas gets you the fun stuff. Go get more of
The
it.
Void Shade hybrid will awaken soon, unless you destroy a sliver.
See, he's not making any move to go destroy the Void Sliver or do the objective. Wait, he's taking those
Glory to
air...
the Daemon.
Speak, and you will be heard.
I don't understand what he's doing.
Carrier has
I can't figure out what he's doing.
hierarch.
Research is done. Let's upgrade complete.
Glory to the Daemon.
I just lost a lot of troops.
I know he's a level 2 Rainer, but that doesn't affect him not making any infantry units at all. And that's what Rainer is good at.
I have met the enemy. Glorious combat is upon us.
I return to serve.
You best get ready. The enemy's headed for our base.
Yes. Destroy the last Void Sliver, and the hybrid shall die.
Research complete.
Calling down the Hyperion.
He's only using his abilities. He's not calling in any or making any infantry units. And that's what
Upgrade
Rainer is
complete.
good at.
Warrior awakens.
Your ally is being attacked.
I return to serve.
Alright, you know what? I shouldn't be doing this. But I need to get them off my back now, because now they're chasing. Alright. Now we run. More units coming in over here to help out.
Your will made manifest.
Why has he not taken his expansion? He has made structures on my base. Why have you not taken your
Enemy approaches. Prepare for
expansion?
Upgrade complete.
Why have you not taken? He's just making air units. He's not making any infantry units. This guy has to be trolling. He has to be. Oops.
We must strike the Void Sliver. The hybrid has almost formed.
Upgrade's done.
This guy is not doing anything. He's making only air units and he's keeping them in his base to defend.
The firstborn shall persevere.
Fear my blades. Speak.
Your allies are having all the fun over there.
good thing I was able to get my strong carriers and Colossus in here. I have more units on the way, but they're probably gonna die along the way. Alright, you know what? Just attack. Attack this. Just attack the sliver.
Our allies look like they could use a hand.
Oh, and now he summons those in at the last second to be like, I helped!
You have driven Amon from this world and saved all who dwell here. Thank you, commanders.
Wow. Royal Lion. You are a troll. Made me do all the work. Completely played his character the way you're not supposed to, making it very obvious that that's what he was doing. Alright, got to level 6. Now see, why is there not an option here to report somebody for trolling? I could report him for botting. Although, that's not necessarily what he's acting like he's doing. Look at the description here. The kind of hacks you suspect the player is using. Why can't I report him just for being a troll and just being AFK and not participating? Why is that not an option? It's an option in Heroes of the Storm, but why is it not an option in Starcraft 2? I don't care if it's technically not botting. I'm gonna do it anyway. Sat around and did not participate or play his character right. Had no infantry units at any point. Made me do everything. Was clearly trolling. I cannot tell you guys how frustrating that can be, especially if you end up playing on harder difficulties and the other guy does nothing and you have to do everything. You get stomped. Or they don't play the map or objective right. And it's like you can't tell if they're doing that intentionally or if they're just not aware at all or don't know anything. It's so weird. It's so... Anyway. Despite that, I like Fenix and how he plays. With the global presence he has with the different suits. That's the first time that I had a suit get destroyed, and I saw that you had to have a full cooldown for the suit. But, of course, that was because I had no help. But, you know, once you get, you can collect resources pretty fast there, and you can get some pretty strong units. With the AI personalities, I definitely want to unlock the rest of these personalities, especially for the Colossus and Carrier. I would love to see how strong those are. It's cool that you don't just have one champion unit in Fenix. You have pretty much up to like 6 or 7, including Fenix. It's pretty awesome. So I really like Fenix and how he's built with his particular unit. I obviously have not tried out the disruptors because I need to unlock those to see how those are. Can use a Purification Nova to deal heavy area damage. Sounds a lot like what Probius does in Heroes of the Storm, but obviously I won't find out about that until I unlock them and try them out. But that is Fenix, and I definitely like him and definitely recommend picking him up here. Also recommend picking up the Total Biscuit Announcer Pack. Then again, if you're someone who does not like him, I'm sure you're not going to want to pick that up. But yeah, I like Fenix, and I've given up trying to predict who the next commander is going to be. So whoever the next commander ends up being, we'll check them out when they come out next time. Stay tuned.